this thing in the middle. Is it 7?
7, yeah.
Hello. So I'm going to call the January 13th, 2026 meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please continue standing for a moment of silence for those who have served and continue. Please be seated. So thank you everybody for coming this evening. I just want to point out the fire exits, which is here to your right, and then down the back hall. So before we get started, I just want to review what we've been doing for the last week and a half since the time that we've been in. We've had a very productive week and a half. We had our very first team building meeting, which was pretty great. We had highway here. We had every single department. We met up here, had great conversation. It was a little rough, a little bit at times because people didn't know one another. But I think going forward, we're going to have them once a month, and I think that's going to be great because everybody will get to know one another. I thought it was very great to have the highway department here. They haven't been over here probably since, 5 years that I've been here. So it was really nice. So it's very important in my, to have these meetings. Kate and I went to our first supervisors meeting. It was great. Met some supervisors and mayors throughout Dutchess, had a great time. I also gave each department a liaison. So the board members, each of them have a liaison, which I will be sending the other town board members to let them know who they will be representing. Both myself, Gina, and the rec department, Danny, met a couple of times. Danny, thank you. It's been very productive conversations, and we're going to start the beginning stages of Community Day, and they have some great ideas, so thank you. Both Gina and Kate met with the highway department. They had a tour. They discussed their day-to-day operations, their tasks, and basically they outlined their 3 top priorities for 2026, which we will work on as a team. After looking over our procurement policy, we realized that there are a couple of things that we need to change, so we are currently working on that with the attorneys. I had several visits from residents. It was actually really nice to see them come over and visit, because usually I'm at the tax and they made a point to come over and see me, so that was a lot of fun. We've been working really hard to update the Town of Beekman Facebook page, so please go on and like and, join that. You'll find that Stephanie has been doing a wonderful job updating that. Alicia, the town clerk, has been doing a phenomenal job, so I just wanted to thank her, and of course my secretary, Stephanie. Gina and Kate Blake are currently looking into the Town of Beekman newsletter. We're looking to do a newsletter which will actually provide details and information of upcoming events. I don't know if you guys, do you want to say something on that?
Yeah, sure. I've sketched out just a very preliminary draft and some of the things that we were thinking that might be helpful to inform residents about, just in a central place on a time period that they could expect. Could be things like community events, important discussions that are happening here at Town Hall, opportunities for public comment on any upcoming local laws or other happenings. And also maybe some fun stuff. What kind of businesses are happening in Beacon? What kind of hikes and fun activities are there to do? Who's going to be where and when? So we're really looking forward to rolling that out.
Thank you. So I'm looking forward to that too. I think it would be great so the public will know what's going on and, just upcoming events. I would also like to thank Gina, Danny, Heather, Kathleen. We had a fantastic time Friday night at the trivia. We had so much fun, lots of laughs. Heather, I think, tried to cheat a little bit, but it's all right. But it was all good. We had a really good time, and we met some old friends and some new friends. So Danny will come up and she'll give you some other information on that. Also, I met with the CAC and the zoning board chairs, had great conversations with them. I'm looking forward to working with both of them. They're both going to stay on as chair, so I'm very happy about that. And the last thing is I've already started to reach out to individuals in the state and the county and our assemblyman and senator, and we're going to try to figure out how we can get that exit, the intersection of 55 and Beekman Road taken care of. So we've already been starting on a number of things. I'm very happy with our, first week and a half in office, and I'm just looking forward to continuing and moving forward. So thank you, everyone. At this time, I want to call up Danny Plastini from the Rec Department.
Hi, everybody. To what Kate was saying, I did want to address some upcoming events that we have down at the rec center for the town residents. All the events except for the senior party are free to residents. So starting January 20th, we will be start to accept camper paperwork for the 2026 camper registration period, which camper registration will start in February, around February 15th. So you can drop those paperwork off at our office, or you can email them to my email address. On Friday, 23rd, we are having a second trivia night. We had a little bit of a glitch in our in the programming that no one noticed but me, or people that knew that we were actually it was supposed to be American history, and it was not. So it was a glitch on the trivia guy's fault. So he has graciously offered to do a free trivia night for us. So we are doing that on Friday, January 23rd. You do have to pre-register for this event because we are expecting a large turnout, which I'm hopeful for, since we had such a great turnout this year, and I know a lot of people saw it on Facebook. So please register. All ages are welcome. You can have a team with your children, or you can play against your children, which we had a couple of people the other night do. And there is a prize for first place. The amount of 8 people per team, please. On Thursday, January 29th, we are having a wacky winter wingding party at the Senior Center. It's $5 for residents. We will be featuring music by Rob Martinson. There'll be yummy food and wear your wackiest outfit. You can register at Beekman Rec or online. On Saturday, February 7th, from 12 to 3 is our Super Bowl chili contest. We are looking for contestants who want to participate, and we also are looking for people to be taste testers. At 1 o'clock during that time, we will have cellist Alex Przangaski. He's an author, a historian, and a preservationist who will be playing songs of patriotism, protest, and praise. And lastly, coming up in February, we are going to have an 80s night down at the Rec on February 20th. Please save the date in your calendar. Additional information on that will be coming up soon. Thanks for your time.
Danny, can you write down Merson? He's a volunteer for the chili. He wants to be.
You're going to do chili? You got to register.
Just tasting? All jokes aside, what's the date on the chili event again, please?
The 2nd. It's the day before the Super Bowl. Saturday the 7th.
Saturday the 7th. Thank you.
Thanks, Danny.
Participating or just tasting?
Yes.
Thanks, Danny. All right, at this time, I would like to call up Joe Tresca, who was our Dutchess County legislator from District 22. Joe, please come up.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joseph Tresca. I'm your newly elected county legislator for Beekman and Unionvale District 22. One of the things that I ran on was more communication, more transparency with the residents. And after speaking with Supervisor Epitantuano, and after speaking actually with Supervisor Frazier in Unionvale as well, they both allowed me to come up and speak for 2-3 minutes real quick at the meetings, just to keep you guys informed on any business that's going to be going on in the county that could potentially affect the district and affect you. As of right now, there is nothing. So, but I just want you guys to know that I'm available if you need to reach out to me. I do have emails. I've got my phone number out there. I have a Facebook page. I have a .com page. Once I get my business cards, I'll obviously leave some with Laureen in her office, some with the clerk's office. So if you guys need them, we can just pick them up. and just let you know that I'm available. And I did reach out to all the members of the board earlier I sent you all an email with all my contact and my email in case you guys ever need anything.
Thanks, Joe.
So I look forward to working with everybody.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, so at this time, we are going to ask if anybody would like to speak on agenda items. Please come up to the podium and state your name and address.
Andrea Morse.
Andrea, can you just push that down so that I can...
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Andrea Morse, 26 Baker Road, Hopewell Junction, New York, town of Beekman. I have a question on resolutions 2 and 3. My questions are, hold on a second. It's not in here, but I saw it on Facebook that you want to go from 5 to 7. Is that correct?
So, no, we did away with that one. So if 2 and 3 are just appointing the chairs for the planning board and the zoning board.
Okay, is there anything in here where you want to appoint 5 to 7?
No, we took that out.
Okay. Next thing. At the meeting, I was here December 30th, 2025, and I took a picture of the handicap railing, and it was not shoveled or plowed.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody was handicapped, I know my sister sometimes, but with a wheelchair, whatever, I have pictures, it was plowed, shoveled, or anything. How would a handicapped person get there?
Yep, and I agree with you, and I did speak to the maintenance department the next day, and I made sure, and I spoke to, Danny mentioned it to me as well, so we made sure that it's going to be plowed or shoveled each and every time, and it's going to have salt.
Okay.
So I didn't know that day, so I do apologize, I didn't
Well, you didn't have to,
realize
I
so.
just happened to go out and I noticed, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
And then I took pictures so that I had proof that
Yep.
it was not done, and the date was 7:31 PM.
Yep.
And I just thought it was kind of not
Maintenance was
nice for
spoken to,
handicapped
yeah.
people.
Nope, I agree, yep, thank you for pointing that out, but yes, they will take care of it going forward.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Anyone else? Bill? Sure.
Excuse me, Lord, wasn't that during the last board?
I'm sorry?
The handicap ramp wasn't shoveled?
Well, that was the day of our swearing-in ceremony, so, I mean, yeah, I guess, but they were spoken to.
That's my opinion. Agreed. I didn't see it.
Hey, Bill?
Good evening, Bill Crane, 254 Gardner Hollow Road. Just a few things. First of all, it really is great to have the meeting start at 7 o'clock. It makes it all the difference, and it shows an interest in having the public being able to attend and participate in the town's affairs, and it's really good. And I also think it's great that you restored the salary schedule for the non-union employees. I had feelings about that, and I'm sure they did. And it's good to see them back getting their raises. And as you point out in the resolution, it's great for morale. It's kind of a small thing, but when we have the calendar, we have Columbus Day. And for years, I've thought about Columbus Day and what the Columbus Day means, and it's on the calendar again. Some of us are pushing to use /Indigenous Peoples Day. I don't know. The indigenous peoples who were on the land here first, before the colonists came, largely the Dutch, came to Beekman, were the Wappinger Indians. And they spoke an Lenape dialect, and they were essentially wiped out. The Native Americans, the day of Columbus, that was good for the Europeans and disastrous for the indigenous peoples. And I'd like to see it recognized, not just because of the tragedy, but because of the philosophy. It's meant a lot to me personally. The indigenous peoples around the world always speak about everything being related. We're related to the animals, the trees, even the rocks. And science is starting to back them up. The biology is moving toward the unity of life proposition is gaining more evidence every year. And around the world, oddly enough, they can't talk very long before they talk about Mother Earth. And the idea that the Earth is our mother, it's really true. We get from the Earth, we get the water we drink, the food we eat. She gives us the food we eat. She gives us the oxygen we breathe. She is like a mother, and it seems like a nice philosophy because one wouldn't want to hurt one's mother. And so I'd like to, not tonight or any time, but just give the thought of starting to write instead of Columbus Day, bring awareness to the history of our town and the history of the world by putting Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Anyone else? Okay, moving forward. So at this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 11326-1, which is the approval of the second town board meeting change in May due to grievance day. May I get a second, please?
I'll second that.
Town board discussion? Moving on. Alicia, may I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilwoman Warman? Aye. Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman, I want to say Kate, I'm so sorry. I want to think Blake.
Aye.
Supervisor Abbott-Centwano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 11326-2, which is the appointment of the chair for the zoning board for the year of 2026. Again, Christian Hangano and I had a very nice conversation, and he is looking forward to serving the people of Beekman. May I get a second on that, please?
I'll second.
Thank you, Kate. Town board discussion?
That was Gina, just for the record.
I'm sorry, Gina.
We sound alike.
Sorry. Moving forward.
Councilwoman Warman?
Oh, did you call for, oh, yeah. Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abbott-Centwano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-3, which is the appointment of chair for the planning board of the year of 2026. Again, Rob Lopine is going to be an asset to the group. So I'd like to get a second on that, please.
Second?
Thank you, Kate. Town board discussion? Moving forward. May I get,
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abbott-Centwano?
aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-4, which is designating the official newspaper for the town of Beekman. May I get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Merson. Town board discussion on that? Moving forward, I'd like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abbott-Centwano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. Moving forward, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-5. This is the inclement weather policy. May I get a second, please?
I'll second.
Thank you, Gina. Town board discussion?
Just a point of clarification, the town Facebook page is the one that is on the main page of the town website?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, any further questions, comments? Okay, I'd like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abenson-Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Just, did we have a second on that? I'm sorry, did I miss?
We
Yeah,
did.
it was Gina.
You did?
Gina.
Gina.
Oh, Gina, I'm sorry, thank you.
Yep. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113-26-6, which is establishing paid holidays for employees of the town of Beekman. May I please get a second?
Second?
Thank you, Kate. Town board discussion?
We're not getting paid for New Year's Day?
Well, it's passed.
New Year's Day
Well, it still has
is a
to be-
Friday, isn't it?
It's Thursday.
No, it was, it,
I'm
she
sorry?
didn't put it on because the date had passed upon it being, this is for 2026, am I correct?
Well, New Year's
You
Day was
still-
in 2026. January 1, 2026, correct?
27.
You're just saying, I know what you're saying, but
Oh, you're saying,
that they're gonna get paid for it. Didn't you get the email to discuss? You could just add that on.
okay. Joe, could we add that? I guess that was,
Because she was going
An error.
forward, not back.
Just amend the resolution to correct that date.
okay, so I'm going to make a friendly amendment. Is that okay?
Yeah, get a second on the amendment.
Okay, second?
to
What-
change
what-
the date.
What are we changing the date
We're
to?
going to change the date. We're going to
Add it.
add, well, we're going to add January 1 of
First,
26.
2026.
Yeah,
Got it.
that was an
Got
oversight,
it.
so I apologize. So who's second on that?
I'll second that amendment.
Thank you.
And then vote on do a roll call vote on that amended resolution.
Yep. Okay, Alicia, may I get a roll call vote on the amendment?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abenson-Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharon, for pointing that out. Let me just write down here. Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113-26-7, which is establishing the standard work week for the year of 2026. May I please get a second?
Aye. Second,
Thank you, Gina.
sorry.
Town board discussion? Moving forward, I'd like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abenson-Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. Moving forward, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113-26-8, which is designation of depositories for 2026. May I get a second?
Second?
Thank you, Kate. Town board discussion? Moving on, hearing none. Alicia, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abenson-Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'm going to, we decided we're going to table Resolution 113-26-9. This is the appointment of the engineering services for the town of Beekman, and we just need to review the, the contract that he had sent us. So we just need some more time to go over that. So at this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113-26-10. This is authorizing the town board of the town of Beekman to set the policy regarding overtime and compensatory time for the year of 2026. May I get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Merson. Town board discussion?
I just have a question. On the CSEA contract, is it stated in there that there's pre-approval required for their overtime, if they're working overtime? Do you know?
I thought I saw that in there. Joe, do you remember, or?
There would be unusual if it wasn't, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I thought I remember seeing, I don't remember which, but I can definitely go back and point that out. Any other town board discussion? Okay, moving forward, I'd like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Abenson-Suano?
Yeah, aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to table Resolution 113, 26-11, which is approving the bond council for the year of 2026. We have still to get the contract for them and go over it. So for the moment, we are going to table that. May I get a second on that?
Second.
Thank you, Gina. Roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Well,
Well,
it's
not
just
approved.
tabled, yeah.
Resolution
Yeah.
tabled.
Yeah, I was gonna
We
say.
didn't need to vote to
I didn't
table
think
it.
so.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
okay.
Well, at this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113, 26-12, which is approving payment of claims without routine town board claims auditing process. May I get a second?
Second?
Thank you, Kate. Town board discussion?
I wasn't planning on saying anything for this, but I think maybe I'll just note, this, along with many of the other resolutions that are on the agenda tonight, are no change from last year, just in case anybody was wondering about that text.
Thank you, Kate. Moving forward, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you, Alicia. Moving forward, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113, 26-13, which is the signature authorization on depository accounts for the year 2026. May I please get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Merson. Town board discussion?
May I just have a clarification? The town clerk, the signature cards for the town clerk are for her accounts only? There's two things that you need, the double signatures, which is...
The
always
town
been-
clerk is single.
Pardon?
The town clerk is only the town clerk.
Okay, thank you.
Moving on, any other comments? Town board? Okay, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you, Alicia. Moving forward, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution Number 113, 26-14, which is establishing the petty cash funds for various offices. May I please get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Gina. Town board discussion?
I just want to say we did look that over, and it's exactly the same as it was last year, so the petty cash amounts have not changed.
Thank you, Gina, I'm sorry. Any other comments? Moving forward, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113, 26-15, which is setting Town of Beekman mileage reimbursement rate for 2026, which is 72.5 cents per mile. May I please get a second?
Second.
Kate? Thank you. Town board discussion?
We used to have in there that they had to submit a monthly report to get reimbursed by the and approval.
Okay,
That hasn't changed, isn't that still the same language?
it's still the same.
Does it say that?
Still the same language as last year, but does it have to be in the resolution?
Yeah, one of the challenges that we see is that mileage is submitted 6 months or 7 months later, and it disrupts accounting flow, it disrupts cash flow, it disrupts a lot of things. So having some sort of set time frame in which the
You want to make a
mileage-
friendly amendment, Maureen?
We can? What do
It's
you
your
think
call.
is
A month is probably fair.
30 days.
30 days?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'd like to make a friendly amendment to add, to have this in by 30 days. Can I get a second?
I'll second that.
Any other town board discussion? Thank you, Sharon. Moving forward, Alicia, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Suano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution Number 113, 26-16, which is the appointment of the Registrar and the Deputy Registrar of Vital Statistics. May I please get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Sharon. Town board discussion? Moving forward, I'd like to get a roll call vote, please, Alicia.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution Number 11326-17, which is the emergency interim successors for the year of 2026. May I please get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Gina. Town Board discussion? Moving forward, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-18, which is the appointment of emergency chain of command for the year of 2026. May I please get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Merson. Town Board discussion? Moving on, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-19, which is dissolving the Semi-Quincentennial Committee. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Kate. Town Board discussion?
Is there a reason behind that?
Yes, honestly. I feel that the last resolution, that the supervisor and others were put on the committee, and I feel that the current supervisor and the town clerk and town board members should be on that. So that is why we are doing that.
Can I make a comment too?
Sure.
I know you want to also open it up to residents to make them feel included in this, we want to be inclusive, so there was not many people that were allowed to be on that. So by dissolving it and adding them and us, I think it will work better.
Right, and we still have Danny, who's put a lot of time and hard
Of
work, and
course.
Heather and Gina and
So it
the
wasn't
others, so-
dissolving so it doesn't exist, it was dissolving the people that were on it because we should be included in that process.
Right.
We'll be doing all of the work, along with Danny doing everything.
so.
Thank you, Danny.
And I only think it's fair that, that's how it should be, being that I'm the supervisor and we have a town clerk, so. So any other town board discussion on that one? Okay, I'd like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye,
Resolution approved.
thank you. And Sharon, just to let you know on that one, the Beekman Rec Committee, which I believe you're a part of, is going to be absorbed into that as well, so.
I see that, yes.
I'd like to make a motion, please, to approve Resolution 11326-20, which is the appointment of Chair for Conservation Advisory Committee for the year 2026. Again, Suzette Lopine is she's been doing wonderful things, and I think she's the right fit for the job. So may I please get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Gina. Any town board discussion? Okay. At this time, I would like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you, Alicia. At this time, I'd like to make the motion to approve Resolution 11326-21, which is the resolution amending the appointment of the confidential secretary to the town supervisor. Again, I have to say that Stephanie Giordano has been a tremendous help. She is determined, she is focused, and she's just an asset. Everybody in the town hall loves her, and she's just, she's a great asset to the team. So may I please get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Gina. Any town board discussion on that?
The salaries for employees are still frozen, and this is a 64% increase in her salary.
You may want, you've got a resolution on here to deal with that, right? You may want to pass that one first.
So you want me to pass that one and then go back?
Well, talk about it first, let's assume it passes, but yes, you should unfreeze first.
Okay,
I should have caught that, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
I don't even see it here on the list.
So
Is it
I'm going to skip over that one for a moment. So So I'm going to skip over and make a
You have a
motion.
second on that, what do we do?
You could just withdraw it.
I withdraw my second
Thank you.
for now.
Okay, so I just would like to make a motion then to approve Resolution 11326-23, which is reinstating the 2026 salary adjustments for non-union employees for the year of 2026. May I please get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Kate. Town Board discussion?
Yeah, I will say thank you to everybody in town for your patience as we took the opportunity to review the budget and make sure that all the numbers were aligned and that we fully understand everything that was presented to us.
Thank you, Kate. Moving forward, may I please get a roll call vote?
I just have one other just comment that I want to bring in. So in the second whereas, it says anticipated revenues are sufficient to support standard personnel cost adjustments. And then under the be it further resolved, it says subject to available funding. Can we clarify that?
Well, I mean, it's always subject to available funding. Things could change during the year, I suppose. But, and, I mean, I don't think they're necessarily in opposition to each other. Because you wouldn't make the decision, I mean, obviously you have to discuss it and decide what you want to do, but assuming you do, the first statement in the whereas is you determining that looking ahead, you appear to have the funding that you need. You're projecting, which is what budgeting is.
Right.
If at some later date that changes, you may have to address that. So I don't think they're inconsistent, but I mean, I also don't think the resolution suffers if you take that second line out. If that's where you're headed, I think it works here.
Well, I mean, if we can, I'd like to keep it in there for now. I mean, that's,
Sure, I mean, yeah, I think it works, yep.
okay. Can I get a second on that one? That was Kate?
Yes, second.
Okay.
I just want to be clear, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joe.
The two comments are not contradictory, and it doesn't reduce the integrity of this resolution, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, one is a statement of what you've projected to be available, and therefore you're making a decision based on that projection. And the other is in some senses, always implied in terms of, paying the just accounts of the town, that it's subject to the availability of funds.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
Forgive me for overstepping, as I am certainly not an attorney, and I absolutely defer to your expertise, but it seems as though the last paragraph perhaps is referencing the retroactive pay, specifically.
I'm good.
Any other town board discussion on that one? Okay, I appreciate everyone's input. Alicia, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
That's true.
Councilman Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'm going to go back and I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-21, which is the resolution amending the appointment of the confidential secretary to the town supervisor. May I please get a second?
I shall second that.
Thank you, Gina. Town board discussion? Okay, moving forward, I would like to get a roll call vote, please.
Councilwoman Warman?
Nay.
Councilman, sorry, which one was that? Capillari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 11326-22, which is authorizing the extension of the battery storage moratorium. May I get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Merson. So I just wanted to make mention of this. The battery storage moratorium is something that we really, really need to gather our information. We need to educate ourselves on this before we go ahead and make any decisions on this. There's a lot to take in. We have spoken to the fire department. We are trying to get everybody's opinions and, see where to go with this. So just bear with us on this, but this is a big decision that needs to be made and we're not going to just rush into it. So
I would like to make a comment too. We have to show that we're actively working on it, and Suzette Lopine spoke in detail at the CAC meeting, and she's been working on it, and I think Kate wanted to comment too.
Oh, yes, I'm also very interested in this topic, and just for purposes of compliance, to Gina's point, I have a spreadsheet where I've been documenting that is time-stamped with all of the dates that I've made entries, just in case it should come under question from any regulators or anything of that nature.
Do you guys have any comments on this?
I have a question if we can do it this way by resolution. Since we did it with a local law that was for 9 months, and we have 1 6-month extension, which we took, can we then, by just a plain resolution, extend it again?
You should, you did it by local law the first time, you should
Correct.
probably do it by local law this time. And you should, what you could do is make this resolution a resolution to set the public hearing.
I was going to say, then we'd have to set a public hearing.
Yeah.
Can we amend it now?
Yeah, you can amend it now, and then you can also then incorporate what you just mentioned, which is true. It protects the extension of the moratorium if, in the meantime,
Actively.
you mention something about your actual review of the concepts that are, you can't just like make something illegal forever. You're supposed to be studying how to best regulate it.
Which we are, yes.
So why don't you do that? Why don't you resolve to set a public hearing on this? Give it 30 days, because then I can give you I can draft a local law for you that can be on your next town board agenda.
That would be after it's expired.
When does it expire?
The 23rd.
22nd.
Well, you can.
We could have done this with
I
an
know, if you
email.
would have told us this, if you would have brought this to our attention, we could have had this done, but I don't know why you're doing this during the meeting
Yeah,
when we could have had this all worked out. So, that's why we send
that's why
everybody
we sent the email individually. right?
emails.
Well.
We
look,
did discuss it,
Yeah,
but
you could still set it up and just.
do you have to have a special meeting?
Just enact, let's see.
Wait, when is-
There would be 1 week from now.
When does this expire? When does this expire?
Oh, no, 23rd is 10 days from now, right?
22nd.
Yes.
We can have a special meeting.
Yeah, so it's enough
Yeah,
time. I
yeah,
get you
we can have a
draft
special meeting.
Local law, yeah.
So again, Sharon, I appreciate your input, but, if you see something that maybe, you've been here for a while, I'd appreciate maybe the input before the meeting so we can make sure that it's taken care of properly. Thank you.
I mean, we had to extend it to protect the integrity of someone coming in. If we don't
No, I
extend
understand
it.
that. I don't have a problem with that. We were working on it. We had meetings with the county and other things prior to this, but
But to be fair, it's a question I probably should have asked. I should have asked.
If there was a local law, but-
But we can get it done in time.
So how would you, I'm sorry.
So I need to get you a local law, which is easy to do. I can do that probably by the end of the day tomorrow. It needs to sit on the desk of town board members for 7 days before you can act on it. And then you have your public hearing on the 23rd, and you can adopt it on the 23rd.
Yeah, we can do this.
But is that the last day, the 23rd?
I mean, that's what
I'm not comfortable with that in the winter. Maybe we should put it a day before. What if something happens?
Well,
We
you already
open
have
it
a
up,
meeting.
right? Is that okay?
I mean, if it, does it expire on the 23rd or the 22nd? The 23rd, the 23rd is okay.
Yeah, but if there's a snowstorm, we can't have an open meeting?
It was passed on the 22nd. Originally, I think it was done July 22nd. It was 9 months.
Yeah.
Well, that's when the resolution was passed. When it was filed is a different story.
Well, if the question is the 22nd or the 23rd, let's assume it's the 22nd,
Yeah.
right? Let's assume it's the 22nd just to keep ourselves,
Safe.
safe.
We don't want to open that box up
Understood.
for one day.
Couldn't agree more. And I think we can have a special meeting to protect ourselves and to stay legal. Yeah,
So we'll have enough time for it to sit on their desk and then,
Yep, 'cause I'll get it to you.
as long as you
Day tomorrow.
draft it by Thursday, It'll be enough time.
Okay, so Alicia, I'll work on that with you, because you'll have to put a notice in the paper.
And what are we're going to go for 6 months, or is it going to be just an additional 6 months? Is that how we're going to do it?
Well, that's how, that appears to be your intent here, I mean, 6 months.
Well, yes,
I mean,
because...
we can't go
Well, why don't we,
open-ended, we just have to, I mean, do we?
yeah, why don't we look at the language of the local law and just replicate? If that's,
I'll draft it that way, and you can.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the initial was 9 months and then they had an extension of
The initial
6?
was 9 months, and then there was 1 6-month extension, is the way it was done.
So 6 months has some intellectual integrity in the sense that it extends it for a year.
Yeah.
You know, full blown. You know, you should decide tonight though, because if you modify the local law that night, you have to have another public hearing to approve it. So you should decide what you want to do.
6 months.
So if you've got any
6 months.
trepidation about it, yeah,
So I'm saying 6 months, because we need
I'm
to,
good with 6 months.
okay.
it'll give us enough time to gather some more information,
Right.
and,
And in
Yeah,
that time, you draft, the idea is, just for the benefit of the public too, that during that time, you actually draft local laws. It's like in the old days when cell towers first started to come around, towns didn't have any regulations about cell towers, and so all these applications were going in, and everybody had to freeze everything while they wrote law. And that's kind of where we are on this too. So you do a little homework and a little research, and we'll, in that 6-month period, we'll write a law that the public can comment on. And,
Do you think the 6 months gives you enough time?
it does.
Okay.
It does. I mean, it might not, right? Like, you might get to that point, and you might even want to extend it further. But what the law says is, as long as you're actively working toward getting something done and not just being obstinate, right? Then you're okay. So as long as we're showing progress and you're moving and you're considering a local law, you should be all right. But yes, it is enough time.
Can I ask a question, maybe a legal question? What if we didn't do that extension and we just said, no, we're not going to do it to prevent a problem where someone could come in? Could we then go back later and say, we want to have it here? Like,
We want to have what?
well, we allow the battery storage here? Like, can we say no now? I'm just thinking out loud while
No,
everyone's
yeah,
here.
You can, and
But do you need the public's vote? Like, because we did want their input, right?
yeah.
But if we voted no, I just want to protect the town, right? So what if we voted hypothetically no tonight? We don't want it. We didn't want to do a resolution. Can you bring it back later and still continue to review? Does that
What would you be
seem,
voting no on? What do you mean by that? Just, you know.
not allowing it?
Well, you don't allow it.
But we're extending the right to possibly allow it, right? Are we
No,
sure that
You're extending
that?
the right to make a determination what you're going to do, and then make that a
Right.
law.
So you
Put
can,
that in.
right, I understand, but you
Right
can
now,
say, I'm not going to do it. Correct.
And that you're holding.
So you don't want to just put a kibosh on it and then like bring it back? You don't want to do it?
Can't.
No, you have to.
Okay.
You can't.
That was my question.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean, you know, the thing is, like, not to get too deep in the weeds here, but anytime you're telling anybody what they can and can't do with their property, you are, on the face of it, infringing.
Yes.
a property
On their,
right?
okay,
Yes.
So
gotcha.
that's where zoning laws come in.
Yes.
You're allowed to regulate it, but you
Okay.
can't just say like nana foo-foo and like.
You
pretend
can't
it's
do
not
it, that's
You
right.
have to have it here, okay.
So that's the idea.
Okay.
You have to come up with some acceptable, you can regulate the manner in which it's developed, the areas of town in which it's developed, those kinds of things, and the special regulations that will apply to it. And that's what we'll do.
Thank you, okay. Thanks.
okay. So I got the second, which is Merson, so I'm going to do the roll call vote on this?
So what-
Or am I going to?
What are, yeah,
So
what are we
I-
voting on?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So I think what you're doing then is you are authorizing me to draft a local law extending, which we'll work on together, extending the moratorium and setting a public
Public
hearing
hearing
on
date.
that local law
Yes.
at a special meeting to be held on January 22nd.
Thursday.
Okay, do we have to do a second on that?
Yeah, you could, someone could put up that motion that I just articulated and then have somebody second it.
I'll second that motion.
So who moved it though? Because I'm just a lawyer, I can't do that.
So I'll move it. So I'll move it for Joe to draft a local law,
You draft a local law.
Yep. set the public hearing. May I get a second on
And
that?
the special,
And a special
And a special meeting
date.
on January
January
22nd. Yeah.
Which I'm presuming would be 7 o'clock, right? Unless, it can be any time, frankly, if that doesn't work, if you want to look at your schedule.
It's up to the board members.
I mean, it's going to be a meeting just for that, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
So I guess we can make that at 6.
sure.
Is that okay?
As long as you can get a quorum. Good.
You guys, everybody okay with that?
So local law, drafting the local law, Thursday, January 26th, 6 PM.
22nd.
No, 22nd.
22nd, thank you.
And set a public
22nd at
hearing.
6
And we're going
PM.
to set the public
22nd
hearing.
at 6,
Do we
setting the
have
public
to, do
hearing.
we have to establish the date of the public hearing now?
I think that is what
We do.
we're going to set it for.
We do.
It's going to be that night. We're going to have a special.
Oh, the public
meeting.
hearing and the,
And we're
okay,
gonna
the whole
hold
thing,
public
all right, I'm
hearing.
sorry.
all of it, yeah.
At special meeting, public hearing.
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, no, thank you.
And you said 6 PM.
6
Correct.
PM,
We'll make it at
the
6.
22nd.
Just keep saying.
I'm going to put it in my calendar right now.
You just have to keep saying it for the next time.
Don't get confused now, Mercy. All right, so I can just do
So do
a roll call vote, okay? All right, Alicia, may I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Is it an amendment? Is it a motion? Is it a resolution?
It's a resolution.
A resolution approved. Thank you.
Good question.
All right,
It's a good
thank you,
question, yeah.
guys. Again, thank you for your patience while we went through that one.
It's actually a resolution from the floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that,
All right, thank you, everyone. So at this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113, 26-24, which is payment of claims.
I'll second.
Thank you, Sharon. May I get a second? I'm sorry. Town board discussion. Okay, moving forward, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Aye.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye,
Resolution approved.
thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 113, 26-25, which is to approve the Town of Beekman budget revision. May I please get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Merson. Town board discussion? Okay, moving forward, may I please get a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Warman?
Nay.
Councilman Capelari?
Aye.
Councilwoman Ragusa?
Aye.
Councilwoman Blake?
Aye.
Supervisor Robinson Twano?
Aye.
Resolution approved.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's the resolutions for this evening. Would anybody else like to come up and, okay. Murray?
The question is about the agenda. I just didn't want to waylay the battery discussion that you were having. So there's been 15 months where this has been postponed. So what has been done? What's been the analysis so far? And is that done by the board or the CAC or zoning or planning? Who's responsible for this piece of work?
So I
So that
don't
you can
know.
vote yea or nay?
I don't know what the prior town board has done, but I have been doing a lot of research. I've spoken to the fire chief, gathering information. I have spoken to one of the other attorneys who is very knowledgeable in it. I know Kate's been doing extensive research on it, just different people, just trying to gather information. Gina and Kate went to the CAC meeting. I think Bill was there.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. I don't
Yeah,
know
no.
what the prior board has done, but I can
You've
just
gotten
speak
a
for
lot done
us.
in 13 days. So I guess Merson and
We-
Sharon, do you know who was working on it? and
I know the
what-
supervisor and I had gone to a couple of meetings put on by the county, the Board of Fire Commissioners, Emergency 911. It was collaborative. I think the supervisor of the town of Poughkeepsie had that together. There was some people pro and con, people that worked with these battery storage units and about their safety and things like that. And we had gone to a few meetings about that.
So there's been collaborate, that
Yes,
sounds
yes.
good. There's
And I mean,
collaboration.
there's-
It didn't just a Beekman thing, you're getting info from,
No, yes,
or have
and now
gotten.
you see the things like, what was it, Wallkill across the river, where they've had multiple fires on one of these things, and that's one
Right.
of the problems with them, is if the water leaks into these containers, that they're on fire, and it's difficult to put them out, and people, there's contaminants and stuff that go along with that, so.
Okay, great, thank you.
The other issue is to the foam, and I don't know, Heather, maybe you can help out, but I know that if it's the foam that they use, right, for these fires, so if they don't use it, it's like not usable after a while or something, right?
The foam itself?
Yes,
Yes, it doesn't, after a while, it's not going to be.
right.
There's a shelf life.
There's
There's shelf life. But do they have a foam now that's not a contaminant? Because I know there are problems with that, too.
No, but there isn't one that isn't, for the foam itself, there
Yeah.
really isn't a foam that.
The
does
foam,
not-
yeah.
Correct.
So-
It's less contaminant, but.
Right, yeah, there's,
Yeah, just less contaminant.
yeah.
And I think it's very expensive as well, right, the foam? So,
They need a lot of it for these types of things with the fires. There's that, the foam is the only thing that's going to work, the water is not going to.
Right, water just exacerbates, yeah.
yeah. So Sharon, if you guys can maybe share that information with us, and we can maybe talk about it and just see what you've come up with, what we have, and, you know,
Okay, I
Set
can
it.
see if I have the names of the people that the supervisor from the town of Poughkeepsie put together and the
Okay.
911 stuff.
all right, I appreciate it, thank you. Who else had their hand up? Andrea?
Andrea Morse, 26 Baker Road. I have a question in reference for designation of depository. Who's our fiduciary? Which bank are you choosing?
So, the banks that we use is M&T.
Oh, they don't use Key Bank in town?
No.
You have to go all the way to Wapping or Hopewell?
That's where it was,
So it's been that way for a while.
Oh, I worked at a bank for 30 years, so I'm trying to figure out, so how does the money get there? Does the police escort you?
So what happens is that Linda goes to the bank. She can go to either Pauling, LaGrange, or Hopewell, because those are the three locations. If it's the tax receiver and the tax receiver has a lot of money, I know in the past, and we haven't gotten that yet, but I know in the past that we would have someone escort us. So whether it be one of the, maintenance guy, or somebody, if it's a great deal of cash, then we would have somebody escort them.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And I'm not sure which resolution it was, but where the employees have to check in, what do you call it? The drop
Paychecks?
box? Were they available? Because I know in the past, they, let's say on a Saturday or Sunday when you guys are closed and they have to clock in because they're doing things, there wasn't availability and there was big questions. So is that available and where is it for these employees?
So for the town hall, it's in the main room, on the main floor, which everybody has access to via either key fob or
The
a
rec
key.
people,
So the
They have their own.
rec has their own and the highway has their own. So the
and
town,
the kids that mow the lawn and all that stuff they go to the
so
rec?
they go to the rec department.
That's good.
And then anybody that's under Tony goes to the highway.
And they can go anytime, like?
Yes, so in the rec office, there is a separate door that has a key code, is coded, and all my employees, part-time and full-time, have a code.
Okay, just want to clarify that, because
No,
I know there
that's
was
fine.
issues in the past.
Yep.
And I want to say this was very, I don't want to say that word yet, don't give them that much credit yet, but it was warming, and I enjoyed the meeting, so thank you.
Well, we appreciate that, thank you, and thank you for coming.
Can I
and-
say one thing about the banks before we wrap up? You didn't have this on your list, I don't think, but last week we did go down to the bank, and actually, we initially came in with a list of just changes that we thought needed to be made, but we actually did spend a great deal of time there, printed out a full report of all of the accounts that are with the town, and made sure that all of the personnel who are attached to those accounts is current, and actually, it turned out that that was a very valuable exercise, because there were folks that have not been with the town and
Yeah, for a few
over
years
5
that were
years,
on
still
there,
listed
so-
as signers on some of our town accounts. So we are correcting all of that and making sure everything is up to date.
And I saw in here, so 2,500 less, you can sign a loan, and 2,500 and more, you need
Two signatures.
dual signatures.
Two signatures. Yes,
And you feel you're comfortable with that?
I'm comfortable, that's how it's always been, yes. I'm
Okay.
comfortable, yep. Yep. Anybody else? Danny?
That's pretty standard.
Just on the last resolution, for the budget revisions, there is an actual budget revision on the sheet that we have.
Oh, we have it, I'm sorry. We do have it. It's here, so we will make sure, I think it's added to the, but it's here. So I think maybe you got a copy, but it's definitely going to be
Oh, yes.
It'll be on there with the supplemental documents. Yep, no problem. Bill? Are you going to tell us another joke? Uh-oh. Behave, Murray.
The Bill Crane, 254 Gardner Hollow Road. I moved from the chair to here.
That was a joke.
Thank you. If you want to hear a blue joke, go see Murray. The last meeting, it was kind of a heated discussion, but I thought it was a good one on when we talked about, the comprehensive plan came up, and looking at that again. I've been reading, it's a really, in terms of what we want to do with our town, in terms of what we want, where we want development to go, if we want development. And I've been reading it's really a good document. I know everybody has a lot of free time on their hands, and so I really encourage people to read it and start reading it and thinking about it and talking about it. It's a good document. It'll stimulate a lot of discussion. I could start with study groups or something. We really need to figure out where we're going. That's what I wanted to say. Why is Jason here? Yeah, he's here. He got the joke last time, the riddle.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
You can. There was a sheep. Why was this one I made up myself? Why was the sheep a little bit shy and a little bit scared?
I give up.
Wait, I want to think.
It was sheepish?
Yay! Who got it?
She's up now.
You got it? Excellent. Nobody gets that one.
Danny, you don't have to have this at the rec center. We can have comedy night right here.
Anybody
Sorry,
else?
that was good. Sheepish.
I don't even know how I got that, honestly. Would anybody else like to speak?
I'm not going to podium. I'm saying it's a pleasure to be here tonight. I'm sorry I didn't come last week when you swore in, but as a long-term friend of Maureen and introducing to the children, it's just, I didn't get to a whole lot of the other meetings. I just know it was just full of negativity, and it's just really fresh air. And even just from following Facebook this last week, all the interest, all the renewal of the community day, and this and that, it really, it's just a breath of fresh air. So I wish you guys nothing but the best.
Well, thank you.
For the community, I think 2026 is going to be great. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, we do appreciate everyone, and I do appreciate the board members, and, I just look forward to working for everyone and with this team in 2026. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. At this time, I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Do I have to show?